I got an interesting message today. See the fox. Foxes are resilient, and what brought me to this attention is the snow and that little path that he's on. So he has to work harder to get through that snow. But he's making footprints, isn't he? So this snow is the stuff that happens in our daily lives, our yearly lives, weekly. See, he's not playing anyone else's game. He's playing his own game. He makes tracks in that snow, which means what you're dealing with, you make those footprints. He's making his own footprints and impressions, not someone else's or society's, religions, or the government, or the laws, or his friends, or his relatives. He's making his snow prints, his imprints, his signature in that issue or inside the challenges, that problem, whatever they are. So you be you, you do things your way that come from the center of your heart, not because of someone else's thoughts or opinions of you or what you should do or the situation, but of what you feel from the center of your heart, looking up from the earth like an eagle. So all the, let's just say, difficulties and challenges and obstacles in life, regardless of them being all over the place, as you can see, it's being represented as the snow. The snow is everywhere, the challenge is everywhere. He's still making his imprints, his personal touch. So I was drawn to this card to bring that lesson out forward. And his impressions will be, so no matter what anyone else's thoughts or instructions, advice is, through the turmoil and the bad times, he's making his personal imprint, his magic touch. You bring your magic touch to the world, to a situation, regardless of what else is happening around in that snow. And the fox just keeps going, putting his imprints in, or the wolf, whatever it is, in the snow and doing what he feels needs to be done best, not for someone else or for other people. Again, I can't stress that enough. It's about his self, which is yourself, and what you bring as a spirit into this life, from your wisdom, from your feelings, your soul, your heart, from the inside of you, which doesn't fit in with the rest of the world, does it? So what you think you should be doing in that moment, in your steps, what you want to be doing, really, that's what you should be doing. Put your spin on everything. Regardless of the snow getting deeper or thicker or people being against you, you take your steps and do the thing that's right by your soul. You be your own unique example and keep putting those imprints in the snow. Be an example to others. The snow will eventually melt. And that's the most important part of this message. You put your own unique personal touch on everything around you. Here we have trees. We also have leaves. You are the tree. You could also be a branch or a fallen log or branch of that tree on the ground. But look at the atmosphere. All of these things that stay here make up this beautiful scene, this ambience, this atmosphere. Many might say, oh, this is a beautiful scene, lovely landscape. I'd love to go there and just walk through the moss on the ground, sit on a log, walk across a log, across a stream, just breathe that fresh air. The message of this scene for now, or if you're watching this video, whenever that may be, is that don't be in a rush to get anywhere. The forest is not in a rush to get anywhere, and that's why it's magnificent. It wouldn't be a forest if it was in a rush. It's everlasting and long lasting. Where you are in your life today, these years, that's where you are required to be. You don't need to rush off anywhere. But this is the extra stronghold. When you shed a log, a branch, or leaves, where do they fall? They fall here in this atmosphere, in the current present, what's right in front of us, where you are. And that's where they belong, and that's where and how they create this atmosphere. If you remove your branches, and let's just say the wind blew the whole entire log to another spot, this ambience, this scene, this lovely landscape will not exist because it's not supporting itself. So whatever you're doing, you need to do it where you are. You don't need to go anywhere special. Because look how special this place is. It's an ancient forest. If these trees and branches and leaves fell somewhere else, it would not support itself, and this would not exist here. Where are they going to go? What are they going to create? They're just going to be a mess to the side somewhere, but here they're parked right in the life zone of their existence and the surrounding trees, and they support each other. So think of yourself and your life as this tree. When you give this kind of a message, people start to think, oh yes, but business, finances, I have to do this, I have to do that. So you're always on an anxious rush to go somewhere. Well, nothing is anxious in a rush to go somewhere. That's not what creates life. Focus on the tasks at hand, in your zone, in your area. You don't have to go far and out wide to find or build what you're looking for. It's here in front of you. It's under your feet. Humans have created an existence that doesn't become them, so to speak. It doesn't support them. All they do is struggle and force themselves to do things that they don't want to do and call it society. Become more down to earth. Surround yourself with nature. If you have to, dig up your lawn and put this in front of your house. The best lessons are learned when you do nothing and you just observe, because this physical existence is a mirage, it's an illusion, it's temporary. But if you look at the bigger picture, the higher picture from up above, and you don't rush, and you go slow, and you pay attention to everything, you gain a lot. Maybe not what others think or want for you, or what you've even dreamed for yourself, but you actually gain a lot. And that, when you pay attention to those inner self of yourself, will be very valuable in the coming days and years.